Hello, Matthew and Dewey.
You can't do the long pause because like I go to answer and then
I
you
know.
say and Dewey and I'm like, Ugh.
My problem also is that I can't see Dewey.
There's a monitor blocking.
There
I've
we
been
go.
thinking when you say hello Matt, I'll just go hello Dewey. Like,
Oh, okay.
And
I
then
like that. Yeah, we should
you'd
do
be
that.
like,
You should
"Hello,
say that
Nate,"
next time
and then
beforehand.
It's like, well, it's a gay triangle.
Next time.
Hello, Matt. Hello, Dewey. Hello, Nate. Anyway, what are we?
Get the cookie, get the hentai.
What are we?
Good start.
What are we potentially doing?
I don't know. What are we doing?
I know it's the bone. Just give me the generic.
It's the bonus episode.
That's all I
Yay,
wanted. That's
we
all I
made it
wanted.
to another bonus episode.
Bonus meme. Let's go.
Bonus boner episode.
Get your dicks out. Bonus episode.
Yeah.
So, do you want to start with me pitching you a really weird TV show, or do you want to start with tasting things?
What'd you think of
that
the
I
bark,
might have?
bacon bark? Bark bacon? Bacon
I
bark?
wasn't incredibly impressed.
I was I got home and I ate some real quick just to try it, and
Okay.
I threw it in the fridge because I assumed it had to be in the fridge.
I had kept it in the fridge just because I wasn't sure either.
Yeah. It was really good when I ate it when I got home. And then I tried it when it was in the fridge and it was like, what is this? And then I let it warm up again. And then it was good.
Okay.
But then I put it in, this is a really long thing, but then I ate some and I put it in the fridge uncovered.
Okay.
Batman.
And I think the cold like sapped the flavor out of it. And then it just got like too sickly sweet.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But it was all right. It was interesting.
Yeah, mine was just kind of like, all right.
I tried to pawn it off on some people, and they had the same issue, which was nuts.
I would have rather had, and this is not a, send me this instead next time. I'm just discussing after we had our bacon week 4 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was here.
You were there. I would have rather had like actual candied bacon or
There wasn't enough bacon.
something like that, where this was more like a what almost seemed to be trying to behave as a bacon Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean there? Like
Mhm.
it was all stick together, and then just get a piece of bacon, put some syrup on it, and put it in my mouth. That shouldn't be hard. That's pretty
Yeah.
easy.
I mean, in my case, you could throw some nuts on it, and I would be okay with that as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm just not a nut. I'm not a nut guy. I've never almonds, pecans, but I can't.
Walnuts. Walnuts
No.
are the best nuts.
I just never. Something about it, I just never liked them.
No. Nothing beats the traditional peanut.
Dude,
Number one.
They're the worst.
Are you kidding me?
They're like so just boring.
Nobody's even brought up cashews yet.
I just like walnuts. I mean, I'll eat an almond.
Almonds are good. I like them, but peanuts, number one.
You just get like a Planters container of a giant thing of peanuts, just sit there and just eat them all day.
I literally do that. And not even like, I don't even get
But
like.
what now if you had peanuts and honey wheat Ritz? What would you eat first?
I've been trying to get those, but
I
They're
would.
in every store. Just going to a
they're
store.
not in Aldi's, which is where
Oh,
we went. And then we
okay.
went to Walmart, and by that time, I fucking forgot about them.
How
Wow.
dare you?
And I was at that point in my
Your
shopping
anger.
level where I was like, I need to get out of this fucking store before I become a mass murderer.
Which is every dude's shopping level about 5 minutes
Like,
into the trip.
I don't understand what it is. Like, if we just rushed, I would feel okay because we'd be moving at a good clip. But like, we gotta walk around, we gotta pick things up, we gotta look at it, we gotta think about all the shit that we forgot.
So-
and it's like, no, make a list, sprint around the building.
Just
So-
get in, get out. That's how I prefer to do
Yeah.
it.
Right.
You know what you're going to eat. You eat the same things. Typically, people are getting the same things or close to the same things every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Or you have like a recipe you wanted to try, so you know what you're going for.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what I used to do? This is a shout out to my mother again.
Let's hear it.
She's
We-
a lovely lady.
She is. Used to go to the store after church, do the shopping for the week or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
God bless.
I got. I would get so frustrated that we would take so long because I wanted to come home and do things.
Yeah.
We usually just meant play video games or do whatever.
Yeah,
I didn't
chill.
want to be shopping.
Yeah, not be shopping or
I was
in
just
the
like,
house
we-
of Jesus.
I was just like, we'd just be shopping for so long. So I was just like, all right, that's it. Give me your list. I'm getting this done in 10 minutes and we're leaving. And so me and my punk attitude in, I don't know, the 6th grade. I don't know how old I was. Would just take her shopping list, grab a shopping cart, and meet her back up front like 10 minutes later and go, I have everything. Are you ready to leave?
Well, I'll do. We're doing mom stories. I'll do a shout out to my mom as well. I swear she knew, like, because when I was younger, I was in like middle school, high school. Maybe not so much middle school, more
Usually
like
are
high
when you're
school.
younger.
I went through a phase where I'd smoke weed and stuff like that with my friends. Ooh,
Blaze it.
and I swear to God, I used to hate going shopping with her, and she'd ask me to go, and I always refuse. And I swear to God, she had to have known. She knew when I came home when I was high, because she chose those times to ask me to go shopping, and I was too afraid of her finding out that I was high to say no.
So
Which in retrospect is totally out of character for me. So
Right.
so she would wait until I came home high.
Or
She'd
your
be like,
mother, from what I know.
do you want to go shopping with me? And I'd be like, yeah, sure. But then like I would wait in the car while she went shopping, and I would just like sleep.
Yeah, just pass out, take a nap.
Yeah.
That was my other. It was either we went really quick or I was really tired, so I would just sleep in the car.
Yeah.
can I cut back in on your story, Nate?
Oh, I thought he was going to have a mother story.
No, I really was gonna make the joke, but no, I actually want to cut back. Do you think that your mother made you go shopping after church because she knew that you were gonna be frustrated and you would do the
No.
shopping for her?
No, it was a time when I was young enough that like I was still doing after school stuff of sports or whatever. So going during the week didn't make sense. She was teaching piano, so it also doesn't make sense to try to do that. It would just worked out that we were going to Utica. We're already in Utica.
Might as well.
Shop, call it a day.
I didn't mean that as a slight at your mother. I just mean
No,
me
no.
as a bad parent. I would be like, yeah, my kid, you do the shopping for me.
No,
while
because
I
it
don't
still
do
took
it.
me a while to convince her to give me the damn list.
Okay.
Now, did she psych me out the same way that, like, you see there's the Family Circus comic where the kid is like, let me vacuum, and she's like, listen, when you're older, I don't think you can handle it right now. He's like, no, I can totally handle it, and then she hands him the vacuum, and he's running around like, see, I can totally do this, and she's like, oh, thank God you can't, because I don't want to do this anymore, and I just tricked you into vacuuming. So she very much may have Jedi mind tricked me into just taking care of the shopping, but to be fair, we spent 40 less minutes in that store, so fine.
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna be mad about it. All right.
It's one of those
What
things.
were we
you give
supposed
me-
to talk about?
You give me a task list. There was the topics that I proposed were some really bad show that I
Yeah. Tell us
spun
about
up in
that
my
sh-
office, or things that I can hand you to put in your mouth.
I would like to
Let's hear about the show first.
No,
And then-
I want to put something in my mouth while I hear about his show.
I mean, we could do that, I guess. But then I don't know, whatever.
I'll appease both of you.
I like this.
And I'll appease him with something small. Won't really take up much of our time. I'll appease
I got
you
nothing
with
else.
the story.
Other than something small.
So this isn't something he can put in his mouth, and there's no way for me to actually have us try this because it would have just been way too much of a pain.
Okay.
But I want to present to you an object that I was presented with. I'm going to send you each home with one. It's like, an Oprah moment. You try
Everybody.
you try it and come back because I have a box of my own.
Mm-hmm.
You got to catch this because there you go. So that is a box of Dewey.
This is Mellow Magic.
What is Mellow Magic?
If he keeps reading, he'll actually explain things to you.
It's
He just
marshmallow.
stops at the title.
I'm sorry. I don't know how much you want me to read. It's a.
I want you to explain what it fucking is.
It's a marshmallow tree. I don't know. It just looks like. I don't know. It looks like popcorn, Rice Krispies. I can't tell. I don't know what's going on here.
Don't mind us. We're just readjusting you so you're actually in your mic.
just get it closer to your mouth. Yummy marshmallow. Marshmallow treat flavor. Oh, it's popcorn.
Right. So in there are 2 packages of popcorn and also 2 packages of what I think are marshmallow fluff.
Ooh, okay, that makes more sense.
And then you pour it on the popcorn afterwards?
There are no instructions on that box. If you open it, there's no instructions. So all I'm saying is you figure it out.
I couldn't on the box. I was like, I couldn't tell Rice Krispie treats or popcorn.
Right, because
Both.
in the top corner it shows Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah,
And I got super confused by that box.
it threw me.
I have another one that's tucked away over here. I had purposely hid it so you didn't see what it was. But I opened it earlier today to see if I could figure out like instructions or something on it. Like, what do you do? Do you just make the popcorn and then just drizzle this over it, or are you actually supposed to make? No idea, but interesting.
I'll find out.
I'm gonna have to go to the website and do some research. I think.
From what is it? Good old Orville or
No,
Jelly
it's
Time.
Jolly Time.
Ooh, yeah, Yogi Bear. Oh, you got the picnic basket, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo.
You got the picnic basket. This other one, I'm gonna hand you like a handful, and then you split them up between you and Matt.
We'll see about that. He's done it.
He has done it, folks.
Tell us about the show.
Okay, so this show, it was a thought we were having while discussing, and this is the part where you're going to need to remind me if this is actually a real show or not, because we couldn't figure it out if it was or not, but I, for some reason, had this really vivid image that it was a real show. And watching both the faces of just like curious monkeys eating things is really entertaining. Dewey looks like he's in heaven.
Oh,
And it was the idea that basically if you could have your entire conscious on a memory format of some sort.
The show is called
Altered Carbon, similar.
Altered
correct.
Carbon.
But the part where I was starting to take a real hard spin was that, yes, I think Altered Carbon is the one you're going to have to give me. I've never seen it, so you're going to have to give me a little
I've watched it. I got you.
little refresh as I'm going here. But you could basically, if you were, say, either like put into a severe state or anything, or you could.
I could wreck a bag of these.
Yo, 100%. These are
In
delicious.
case you're really curious, Matt, I pulled those out of a 2-pound bag of them.
Holy shit.
And those are the gummies from Roshan.
Crazy Bee, baby.
Is this from I'm gonna call, you know what? She's Gummy Princess from now on.
Okay, her nickname is officially Gummy Princess.
Thank you,
Because-
Gummy Princess.
She sends amazing gummies all the time.
That's true. But the show is in my head. So when they transfer their consciousness, what's the reasoning they do it? Is it because you can technically live forever that way? Is their way of doing it? Like your body dies, so you put the conscious in a new body?
The rich people were more the people that were doing it. They were, yes, living forever. It was a way to live forever. And, this body's getting old. I'm going to get a new stack
body.
is the term they use. So they would pay for the super rich, the rich people would pay for the really nice and hot
I
bodies.
think they called the bodies sleeves.
Oh, sleeves and then the stack
And
was the
then
chip.
The chip is called a stack.
Okay.
Okay, so whatever. The idea was that's what was happening,
Yeah.
right?
Pay money
so
to be hot.
the way that I conceive this show in my head, and this is the part where I'm still not positive that I'm unique in any way about this, was that somehow a slum guy from that universe, right, gets the option as his body is failing along with a rich person, and they both end up in the lobby. Like, he clearly shouldn't be there, but he came into money through some nefarious terms, and manages. They both walk into they end up. It's the common it's almost Freaky Friday, where they go to put the USB card in. That's all I can think of. They go to put that in their new bodies, and for whatever reason, they end up kind of getting swapped-ish.
So you're combining Altered Carbon
with
Trading Places, or is that what's the one with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy?
Wall Street.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not called Wall Street. It's called
Is it Trading Places?
Trading Places is it.
You're
No.
combining the two.
Kind of. Yeah, but where they basically end up swapping, and he's with Jamie Lee Curtis and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so kind of that, except that they're on Wall Street, though.
Yeah, they are.
It's probably just not actually Wall Street. Is it Trading Places?
I think it's Trading
Mortimer
Places.
and all those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the movie.
They bet $1.
Yeah, so it's kind of that. Yeah, on tangerines or whatever. It's kind of that, but for whatever reason, right? So they take the two. I'm calling them USB cards because screw calling them whatever they're supposed to be called. They take those out and they go to put them in their new bodies. and for whatever reason, nobody knows that he's doing this, right? He's just doing it to like the better life scenario. I don't care how I get it. I just need to better myself. So he gets put into a. They have the cliche drop scene where they drop them. They don't know which one was which. Mm-hmm. He only could afford a lower model. They clearly were the rich person affording the best what they could. They end up switching them. They put his cheap-bodied one in the brand new super rich body. Mm-hmm. They take the other person's and put it in the lower body. That one has complications and dies. For whatever reason, data gets corrupted. It won't boot. Typical, PC boot manager fails.
That's unfortunate,
right? Like that person's dead. You can't recover it for whatever reason. They're gone. So it's the removal of Eddie Murphy or whoever, or no, the removal of Dan Aykroyd. So in that situation, Dan Aykroyd's character would be dead. Yep. Mm-hmm. But now Eddie Murphy's character is still alive in this brand new body that has to. Same thing with that thing where he has to now live in this universe that he's not used to, with all these people that know that person was getting it and knew, oh, hey, yeah, look at my new body. Like, they had to talk before about what they were ordering and all that stuff, so they have to pretend to be that person, all while also trying to outrun the people he stole the money from, who eventually learn, based on the way that he's, like, acting or wandering into weird areas for a rich person.
You should watch Altered Carbon.
You know what I'm
hitting. You're hitting on. There's a lot of these same.
But you know what I'm talking about now.
Yeah. Watch Altered Carbon,
where it's the idea that he ends up in like the slums randomly, like a really rich guy that just knows his home.
Yeah, you should watch Altered Carbon.
God damn it! I knew I was close.
You're pretty close. You're pretty close.
It's very close to that. Skewed a little bit, maybe.
Sorry for being so loud there, but yeah, I'm sitting there with the guys and like I was like, this is basically Altered Carbon, isn't it? And they're like yeah, kind of, but like with like minor tweaks and stuff. I'm like, I've never watched the show, but I have like this stupid, vivid thought that I've seen this show. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Maybe you've seen it in your past life with your USB stick from before.
Yeah,
I clearly didn't get a good enough body.
Yeah,
you have a hot body.
I appreciate it.
I would do some moves to it.
Yeah, I'd wear it for a bit.
That's too far. You freak.
Wait, why is that too far?
I don't know.
We could switch stacks.
I'll wear your skin suit.
I wanted to kiss your body, and he wants to take your body. I feel like that's a little bit over the line.
I feel like his is more loving.
I'd give it back.
I feel like yours is just like, oh, listen, I'll touch you, but I don't. His is like, no, I want to get all up inside you.
I want to be you.
Yeah.
There's something about Altered Carbon was better than I thought it was going to be.
It was very good.
I'm hoping. I don't know if you've seen the news about the second season of that show.
No.
They are doing a second season.
So many new characters?
Not new characters, like the characters persisting, it seems, but different actors, obviously, for...
Yeah.
They can...
dead reasons.
Well, like changing bodies.
Right. Yeah. Lame. I would rather just see different people, but that's
the downside to preference. It is that the actors that have been cast are bigger actors. So I'm of two minds. Because I really like that world.
Very cool.
And the show is good, but you're gonna it could have been better for how cool the world was. Right. I think
definitely.
And like now I'm like in this. Like I'm like, oh man, there's all these bigger actors who are doing it. I'm like, I don't want the quality to dip. It's kind of nicer when their actors are not as well known.
Who's your favorite character out of the show?
Oh damn,
Steve. We all know Steve.
I mean, Poe is entertaining.
That's what I was going to say for mine.
Dameron?
I love Poe. No, Edgar Allan
Poe. Yes.
Edgar Allan Poe, yo. Tell me you get that reference.
No.
Who else was good? I mean,
Flow like Poe? You don't know Flow like Poe?
I don't think so. Not right now. I don't know. My brain's not working at full capacity, so.
Iambic pentameter, man. Come on.
Fucking, we got a poet over here.
But he didn't even know it. Oh, God, kill me.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yep.
Good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Nate,
Good gummies.
you should make
good
Altered
gummies.
Carbon because
I should just make it. It's funny because obviously you signed it to Netflix downstairs. I don't have Netflix. I've been told I need to watch Altered Carbon, Love
of Death and Robots.
Yeah, that one. Bad Mouth or Big Mouth.
You don't have to watch that one.
I've watched part of it though. I
I'm
might
not
as well
sure
just
what
finish
that
it out.
is.
It's all right. It's not bad. It's
not great, but it's funny.
It's Nick Kroll, who I really like, but it's his
John Mulaney. It's all those guys.
It's pretty much Nick Kroll. It's like Nick Kroll and John Mulaney, and then everybody else is Nick Kroll. The whole show is Nick Kroll talking to Nick Kroll.
Yeah, it's pretty much true.
But it's like growing up when they're like hitting puberty. It's like kids going through puberty and like trying to get adjusted to that.
Also,
Okay.
if you smell anything, you're welcome.
That sounds nefarious.
It is nefarious.
Oh.
Matt knows the warning. That's all. It's just
Ah.
a courtesy warning.
I mean, Icarus. You got to watch Icarus too.
Yeah, Icarus. I'm sure I'll start getting thrown like animes that I need to watch now that I have that. Like, I know there's certain things I need to watch, but
I don't know, man. Netflix's anime selection is kind of.
But
It's not the
I just mean
greatest.
like because I don't have Crunchy, I'm sure there's something you might watch on there that you'll be like, oh, just try to give yourself an episode or something. But we'll digress to that.
I mean, if you want to try watching Violet Evergarden because everyone else watched it, maybe. But.
No, because even when we just saw the trailer for it, it wasn't like I don't know, something about the style of it. I was kind of like,
Just watch all those live action movies that they keep making.
Don't do that.
Psych.
I should watch them and then get on the bandwagon that they're really good and tell you how the original series sucks.
I would lose my mind and rip out every hair from my body.
That's a lot of hair.
I know. That's how much it'll make me mad.
Can you imagine watching Dewey do like just sitting in your living room? I only say your living room because even if you did it in mine, it would just be funny. But I feel like we'd be doing it at your house.
It would
just
be
like
your
in
house.
E3 and be like,
God.
yeah. So hey, I finally caught up and watched those live action movies. They're so good. They explain a lot of things that the show doesn't. And Dewey's his shirt's gone, and he's just ripping out patches of chest hair. And he's just, it's like when you see certain people that get stressed and start losing their hair, and he's just like, oh.
I can't imagine that because there'd be a lot of vacuuming afterwards.
A lot of vacuuming. You need to do a lot when I just walk in a room. So me ripping it out, oof.
It would also just be super painful.
Dude, I could tell you a really gross story that I had the other day about hair, but we won't.
I want to hear it.
We just have been like, it's
that's if you want to.
it's a reoccurring
Is
issue.
it the curtain story?
No, it's the reoccurring issue with hair and in the shower drain. Obviously.
Oh
It's
yeah,
always a
shower
problem.
drain hair is always a problem.
It just went to a whole new level because the haircuts on top's no big deal. You pull it out, whatever.
Right.
Normal. It's I live with a woman, so it's cool.
It's not cool.
Well, we had
with
like
women?
our we're on a cycle where like the drain starts backing up,
Right.
and I pour a little Drano down it, and there we go. Well, like she had pulled off the clump of hair that had formed after like a couple days or whatever, and threw it out, and I'm like, there's still hair in the drain, and I start like pulling it out with a paper towel.
And it just
The whole
heaves.
drain cover popped off, and I pulled out like
a rat's
a
nest.
second head of hair essentially out of the pipe.
Yep.
It was easily a clump of hair that was like the size of like two softballs. Like it just straight up was fucking huge.
Sounds massive.
It was massive, and I was just like, oh my god,
It's alive. It's alive.
and I like made her come over and look at it because I'm like, look at what you did.
How was the smell?
It was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting.
that honestly would probably be more upsetting to me than the sight of that.
The smell is really what did it because
It's-
it just smells horrid.
There's no comparison. I had to snake my drain in my sink when I was living with Tyler, and it was his it was like his old roommate's girlfriend or something. So like it was nobody that I knew's hair, and I had to clean it up, and it was
Listen, after cleaning up shit that I know you would not touch, and I mean shit.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
It was bad, but now the drain's 100%. It's
Hey.
clear. And like you
Sometimes
can
you
see
just-
the pipe. You can see the inside of the pipe the way the drain cover is. It's got
Right.
bigger slots. And like I put the drain drain cover back in, and I looked down. I was like, "Oh man, I never knew the inside of this pipe was white. Like that's interesting." I just always assumed it was black.
Weird. Hey, man.
How's it drain now? It's good.
Fantastic. It's amazing.
It's like just, it was, the bloody nose mechanic when you get it all caught up and then you just pull that wad out and you're just like, oh my God, I can breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the price you pay,
Even though for some reason when you hear this, it sounds like I can't breathe.
No, you're on your settings.
Even if I'm on my settings, it doesn't matter.
Oh, well, we can tweak it more.
I don't know if it'll fix it.
Yeah, well. We can fix it.
Measly. Anyway, would you guys like to try something else?
Sure.
Always.
I mean, I could eat the rest of that bag of gummies, but we could try other things.
So you have an option, as always on this show.
I'll save it in case I need a chaser.
You get the box that's behind me,
Okay.
or the drawer.
Oh, Jesus. There's options. You can
I
pick.
said there were going to be options.
The drawer.
The drawer?
I like the unknown.
The drawer of doom. I feel like if it's in the drawer, that means it's good because he wants it close by.
No, it's specifically that drawer is for hiding things.
Oh, okay.
It's the Heidi drawer.
For this.
All right.
Like, my pretzels are
What's
right
the
there.
other Heidi drawer that's just for you?
You don't want to know about that one.
A lot of pocket things. So, if you've chosen the drawer, Matt, seeing how you try to defer, choose 1 through 3.
3.
Terrible choice.
3, the holy number. Well, that was soft.
That is number 3.
Marpoles? Marpole? Marpoles?
I believe the idea would be Marpoles.
Yeah, Marpoles. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be like Spanish or something. For a second there.
I keep not doing a Spanish accent and almost try to do a French accent and then a Russian accent.
Then you go Russian from there. It always ends up.
oui, oui. Oh, I suppose.
What is this? Ooh.
Well, 1 or 2.
I'll just take 1 for now. Okay. We'll see how they are.
Yeah, I'll go with 1 too. I'm scared.
So
Hey,
this
I have
is
no idea.
the ingredients. So this is sugar, in case anybody was wondering.
Does it really say sugar multiple times?
I mean, it's got all the
No,
names
I mean, it just
for
says sugar once, but...
sugar, glucose syrup, dextrose.
You
gelatin.
forgot. Yeah, you forgot water. Come on now.
Okay, that's not entertaining. Nobody wants to know
wow.
water's in here.
Okay. That smells sweet.
Ooh, that smells good. I like this. My dentist is going to be sending you a bill after
Brush your
this.
teeth. Brush your teeth. Make sure you floss, kids. Brush your teeth twice a day.
Yes. I like this. I'm about this.
Not bad.
Marshmallows. A little bit more flavor. A little sweetness to it for like in terms of a regular marshmallow.
Too deep throwing it?
Yeah. Look at him.
Jesus Christ.
It's so good.
It's a little like
Spongy?
like a fruit flavoring.
Yeah.
There's like a little bit of a versus just having like a regular marshmallow. Like
Yeah.
It's regular marshmallow texture, but there's definitely a fruity flavor to it.
You know, it just tastes like I'm eating Lucky Charms.
I don't mind. I would eat one like
yeah,
after
except not
dinner.
shitty.
Yeah. What?
Like after a hearty meal, I'd eat one.
You don't like Lucky Charms?
No, not that Lucky Charms aren't shitty. But I mean, like if you did the same thing with Lucky Charms marshmallows, this thing would be hard as a rock.
Yeah, that's true. So put them in milk first. Oat milk only.
What?
Right, oat milk? Delicious.
Are you not human? God gave us cows.
Did
Jerk
you
the
say
cow.
God gave us cows so we could take their milk and drink it.
Are you saying goat?
No, we're saying oat.
Oat?
Have you had oat milk?
What the fuck is oat milk?
It's like
It's
silk. It's like almond milk.
You know what oats are? You fucking
Do
jerk
oats
off
have
their titties.
tits?
No, they
Do you-
just
do-
crush.
Do you
Hey,
milk a toe?
real quick,
A toe? An oat?
neither do almonds.
Yeah, I know.
Almonds
exactly.
also have milk too, but no,
They should call it almond juice.
that's gross. You should.
Almond pulp.
I don't know where you can get it. It's like I haven't seen it in stores often, but Utica Coffee does have oat milk, and I had a pistachio iced latte with oat milk, and it is probably one of the greatest drinks that I've ever had.
You should just get goat milk.
Goat milk, no, that's sick.
You can get hamster milk.
That's weird.
That-
I feel like that's
actually-
a lot of work.
Actually, hold on. To be fair, I don't know that you can get hamster milk, but I'm pretty
You
positive.
can milk a hamster.
Right. I'm pretty positive you can do that.
I don't think the juice would be worth the squeeze. You'd have to milk like 100 hamsters for like a sip of juice.
You know how they milk cows? I'm just thinking of that. And fried with hamsters. Like,
It's the same it's the same thing where they have a giant cow run. Where there's like 100 cows in a barn,
Yeah.
but it's 1/8 the size because it's just a giant hamster.
It's just
someone's
little
like
kid
using
fingers.
tweezers to put the fucking machine on it. Like,
Right.
Terrible.
I'm gonna try it out. Let you know how it tastes.
Try to milk a hamster.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna suck it right from now.
I don't know what's worse, but or him. Just we come home. We come here one day too. He just pulls a hamster out of his pocket. And it's just on his
Just
face.
have it in my hand. Just
What, man?
I just like,
like
he would
a water-
walk in,
it's like a
he'd be
water
holding a hamster and be like, "What hole do I want to put you in?" Like,
It's like a water bottle, man. Why is it so weird? It's a self-filling water bottle. Go fuck yourself. I'm just an innovator. You're behind.
so ridiculous.
Oh.
dear. Anyway, oat milk. Try that. It's good.
No, I'm just gonna stick with my regular milk.
Yeah, but how do you know until you try the thing? You had almond milk? That's really good.
Have you ever had regular milk?
I've had almond milk and I hated it.
What kind did you get? Because some people.
The Target one, the
Simply Balanced?
Simply Balanced, yeah.
Okay. Does
But
that
it was
have any-
See, I think where I went wrong is it was
Unsweetened.
unsweetened.
I mean, I like the sweetened ones are obviously good because it's sweeter, so it's gonna be better.
Yeah.
Like if you're
Well,
making
yeah, if you
something,
shove sugar in anything, I'll drink it.
yeah, for sure. If you're making something,
That's
like
not
I
true.
get the unsweetened thing, but like I've had like they have like different flavors for like vanilla almond milk and that stuff. Oat milk.
I got unsweetened to use in coffee.
Okay.
It did not go
The
well.
only problem with almond milk, which I like almond milk, it does not mix in coffee. It is
Yeah.
disgusting, and it's like a thing. I don't know what about it. There's certain milks that
Because
mix.
it's not real milk.
I that's what I experienced. and
It's
I was like, this is
skeevy.
terrible.
When I looked at it, I was like, "There's something wrong here," but
Like, it looks like curdled milk almost. Like when
it's
you
very
do it.
strange.
Because it's not real.
What is real?
What is real?
Are we real? Or are we just in a Dyson sphere?
That'd be cool.
I believe we're in the
It'd
firmament.
be cool if we ever noticed. You believe we're in what?
The firmament,
Oh, Jesus.
flat Earth, baby.
Oh,
I don't believe in
I'm
this.
not. Yeah, thank God. If you did, I'd kick you off the show. I would just yank your mic right out of the fucking soundboard.
We were talking about it earlier because I asked him how long his flight time was from Boston to London,
Right.
and he said it was like 6 hours.
That sounds about right, yeah.
And I was like, "Wow, that seems really short."
It's because
He's like,
Earth's
flat Earth, baby. And I was like, "Oh,
It's in a dome.
It's in a dome.
I don't know. That's what the belief is. It's flat, and then the top is like a like a half dome, like a semisphere type thing.
Have they just seen the show The Dome and then went with it? Or read the book The Dome and
Yeah,
went with it?
they think that the
Basically.
top of the world, pretty much, at least from some. I have a friend. Well, I have a friend that's
I have an acquaintance."
Yeah, so you better have an acquaintance or a
Yeah.
person you talk to on the street one day.
yeah.
Does he
belie-
wear the boards that say the end is nigh?
No, he doesn't. Not yet.
soon.
He believes, and from what it seems like as a popular belief, is that essentially the sky is like somewhat CGI kind of thing, like crazy conspiracy nonsense, and like God and the heavens are above what we can see. And this,
Is he a Scientologist? Did a celestial beast named Xenu fall into a volcano?
so do you know the cult that was in like the Sequoia area that like beat one of their members for trying to leave?
I'm not surprised, but no.
Okay, it was like a couple.
Apparently, there's a lot of cults in central New York area.
Did you hear about this
Wow,
one?
it's because they have nothing else to do.
Hear about the one from Sequoia that like one of their kids tried to leave and then they beat him to death?
Yep.
That's his family. So like it's not his
Did he-
fault that
But
he
did he beat them?
No, but like I don't think so. I think he was removed.
No, I don't think so.
He was removed from the church, but that's like what you grow up in. It's not his fault that he believes this kind of nonsense.
Yeah, it's just his parents are stupid.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, in tradition of that, the box or the drawer.
Let's go to the box.
The box.
What's in the box? Okay, so this I'm going to hand you. as
Uh-oh.
typical.
I don't like this.
I want you to reach into this box.
No.
It's a dick in a box.
Hey,
It's on my lap. Come reach in.
I'm gonna hand you this.
Do you want me,
No,
do you want
no,
me
no,
to just
no.
come over there and
Yeah. But you're just gonna get this. You're gonna get the big thing that's on top here, and then you're gonna do what you need to between the two of you, and I'm gonna keep the bottom half. Okay.
okay.
I don't know what is going on, but yes.
So you're gonna take that.
Yes.
Okay.
My favorite about this too is that I get to just like really describe things that aren't in any way harmful or a problem, but I get to make them seem really eerie and foreboding. Forbidding? I don't know.
Foreboding.
I got corrected on my grammar use of the word partake. So
When was this?
I for some reason said partaked and not partook or
Partaken?
no. I can't remember what it was.
So
But
I just take one, I'm assuming. And
yeah. Then just
Is it going to attack me or?
I don't know. Does it look like a gremlin?
Do you want the...
No, you can hold on to that. I have my own over here.
For some reason, I feel like it's alive.
This
Is
has
it like
some...
flubber?
Do I eat both? Do I eat
No, I think it's like a cookie, like macaroon style, where you just eat the thing.
Oh,
Interesting.
the texture. Oh, okay. All right.
The Matt seems so confused.
It shouldn't taste how it tastes.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yes.
Wow, it's rich.
How do they make this?
Holy shit.
So it's like one of those not Twinkies, but one of the Twinkie brand type things. The strawberry looking one. I don't know. It's like a red, not a Twinkie. I can't think of a word for it. It's gonna drive me mad.
Wow.
Zinger?
Maybe.
Wow, it's
Zingers
rich.
are the red ones that are like covered in coconut and stuff.
Yeah, this reminding me of a Zinger. Zinger-esque.
So these are Zephyrs, Russian Zephyrs.
See, it looks like it's a marshmallow,
It has the
but there's something in there.
density of a marshmallow.
It is very, very, very rich. And I'm regretting
Wow.
not having water left to drink.
Me too.
You guys can go get some if you need some.
It's too late for that.
This
They're
would be
so-
Russian.
They're so sugary,
Yeah.
so rich in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
They're like tickles my teeth.
Doesn't tickle my diabetes later. I don't have diabetes yet, but I'm getting it from these.
What's his name with Liberty Medical?
Oh, for Brimley.
What blows my mind is there's 5 in this container.
Yeah, how dare you?
Who's eating these? Can you imagine eating 5 of those right now?
I don't think I could eat
I
5
think
of
I-
these
I-
in a month.
I could eat one of these a day and space it out over the whole day. Cut it into quarters.
Yeah.
And
I genuinely think I would throw up.
Yeah. If I tried to eat like a second one of these, it wouldn't happen.
no, it wouldn't go well.
I'm trying to think of what. Like, this makes me want to go home and just eat a whole package of bacon.
I need the savory to counteract.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in the fun sense of the way we do things here, those ones are going to go home with you guys.
Not me.
I'll disseminate them to other people.
Right. Exactly. And educate the masses.
They're cold. They get refrigerated?
I've kept mine in the refrigerator, but I've had them for over a week, waiting for this. So
Put them back in the fridge.
Yeah.
probably just be better too.
I'll report back with...
But I am super curious of people's reactions, namely 2 of them in particular. The third one is whatever. I don't know who the third one would be. But whoever you want to mess with. And then, obviously, yes, if you want straws, they can.
The flavor's not bad. It's just really strong.
It's too much. This would be good like with something else to counteract it.
Yeah. Wine, a really dry wine. Would be super good with a really dry wine.
It's just that sweetness hit in the middle, man.
Yeah. It's like a fucking
Woo!
freight train.
So it was Russian?
Yeah.
I didn't have a comment. I was just curious.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to make a slam.
I mean, you got the gummy if you need to balance out.
No, I ate them all. I
Let's see.
don't need a ton of them. Just yeah.
Good catch.
I'm good.
I say, you said you were going to save one in case you needed a cleanser.
Yeah, and then you start grabbing them and eating them out of habit. I don't know.
I see gummy. I eat gummy.
Yeah, I'm really curious about this popcorn. Oh my god. I'm gonna have the worst fucking heartburn on the drive home. Because we've done nothing but sugar, and my body's just gonna be like,
It's going to be one of those where, like, when this ends, I am just going to go drink as hard as I can.
yeah.
Like, not liquor or anything, but just try to cleanse my mouth right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just sugar just sitting here.
Yeah.
And especially after those things, it is just sitting back here. Just
My
like,
throat is caked with sugar. Like,
my throat's fine, but it's like my back molars are just tingly still from the middle of that damn thing. What's up, bud? You gonna try to fit in that box?
get in there, buddy. Get in there.
It's
be
a
great.
cat in a box. All right. So we're down to the drawer. Just the drawer.
Okay.
I'm going to guess it's going to be some sort of marshmallowy sugar.
I really
Dewey might
enjoy
have-
doing
Dewey-
this.
Dewey might have figured out the theme of the week.
I figured it
Is
out.
this like,
Like
is this
the
like
second
trivia?
item.
If you figure out the theme, then you win a prize. Like a
Yeah, I'll throw
a
another.
medal.
I'll throw another gummy at you.
I've had since we started doing this, I've had so many different flavors of things that I never would have tried outside of.
there have been a lot of flavors in our mouths.
Yeah, there has been. I put a lot of things in my mouth.
Your mouth. Your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm going to say number 2 is the next thing we're going to try.
Number 2 is the next thing.
Yeah.
I might overrule you. Hold on.
God dang it.
I arbitrarily pick the numbers anyway. I just tell you 1 through 3, then I look down on the box and go with whatever I want. It's a false sense of choice.
Yeah, so you can let me have my 2. You got to
All right, fine.
overrule me.
I was waiting for you to be like, "Thank you for coming to my TED Talk."
This is the one you chose.
All right, we got Hammond's Vanilla Bean Marshmallows.
And this is more, by the way, this is the reason you chose this one is because I'm hoping the last one will save us a little bit. So,
Oh, okay. All right, I like that.
and dude, why not, right? We're 3 dudes that are only broadcasting this to a handful of people. I think my butt has been just leaking toxic fluid, not actual liquid, but my God,
Like,
does it just reek
I
over
know.
here? I've just had gas.
what'd you eat?
What did I eat? I had a fish fry tonight.
Don't smell it. Do not smell it. It's not good. Hi. Yo, I literally, it hurt me to smell this.
Literally, he sniffed it. I watched his reaction. And
I was talking to you about gas and shit.
Sorry, man.
Uh.
It reminds me of Scan Thursdays. Oh, he just went right for eating.
I was going to wait, but cheers, love.
He grabbed a second one. Yeah, cheers, love. What are you, Tracer?
Yes. I just did a week in London, okay? Give me a break. You know how many times I had to hold myself because I just heard people talking. I'm like, man, I want to make fun of all these people. All these people are talking so weird. And I'm like, I'm the weird one. Just don't do it.
You should have just been Ron Swanson and just been like, 1776 is when history started, and everything else before that was a mistake.
Actually, weirdly enough,
Dude, do you please tell me we agree that what this smells like?
asshole. I don't
No.
What? I guess I'll take another whiff.
You need to sniff it again.
Damn it.
Okay.
It's Play-Doh. It's 110% Play-Doh.
I don't know. There's other things that we've had that I smell it.
That is fucking Play-Doh. Holy shit. He's huffing it over here trying to get high.
He's the kid that ate the Play-Doh.
To me, it smells like so. We just
Like
painted.
these-
not just, but we painted our living room. You know, a couple months ago.
With Play-Doh?
No, with Sherwin-Williams, like a specific type of their paint,
Yeah.
and that's what it smells like.
Sounds like Play-Doh. You hit nail on the head for me.
100% Play-Doh. Not taste. I don't know what Play-Doh tastes like, but I'm just saying. It smells like
Salty. Play-Doh's very salty.
You know what? While we're here, what do Crayola crayons taste like, Dewey?
Chalky.
They're kind of bittery, I think. I don't remember. I've definitely eaten them, but I can't.
That's
Dude, I saw a GIF on Reddit the other day of someone sticking a crayon in a hot glue gun.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it works.
Giant
Like
What?
it melts it, and
That's fantastic.
it doesn't work like hot glue.
Yeah, it's
like,
not gonna glue, but
it
getting your
drips,
melted
you know,
cream.
and like you can do fun artsy things with it.
I can't eat those.
They're
I
not.
ruined it for myself.
They're okay. I don't. They're. I do have to cut back to this England thing.
To you being Tracer. Yep.
Usually, I'm very like make fun of America and anti-America in my
So you fit in.
everyday life. But when I was there and other people were bashing America, I was like, "Fuck off!" No, that I make fun of me. You don't make fun of me. You know how many times I beat us in war? Never. All right.
What were did you hear anything in particular that are just
Well, like there was a street performer, for instance, that was doing just magic tricks and just general things, which the person I went with, I figured out the trick and I was like, "Oh, do you want to know how they do it?" And they're like, "Oh, don't ruin it." And I'm like, "It's easy to figure." Okay, whatever. The street performer, obviously it's a trick. But he was like asking for money, like tips, because he doesn't, make money, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how they get
Yeah,
by.
he's homeless.
And he was essentially, he was not homeless. He was like, he went and like did this like a setup in an area that was very touristy. You could tell he was like, whatever. But he like was asking for money and then like asking more. He was like, "Oh, and if you're American, then give me X amount, whatever." Like saying we should give him more and like we wouldn't understand kind of thing. Just like there's like a slight us being dumb, and I was like, "All right, buddy, let's go." Like I was like pissed about it. I don't know.
You should have just done that, but then handed him like put $1 in or whatever else everybody else was doing, just a regular amount. But then the second piece of paper is just one that says freedom.
Things like that, and then a lot of people just I don't know. I guess just bashing Americans for being
Well, I mean,
Stupid.
we are the laughing stock of the world.
yeah. But I get to laugh at myself, but you don't laugh at me. All right,
Oh, I laugh at you all the time, dude.
that's okay. You're my friend.
I'm just calling it like it is. Same way I would go laugh over there.
just go back? We have 11 aircraft.
Yeah. How many aircraft carriers do you have? All right.
He'd be out there discussing the efficiency of fighter jets in the Second World War and be like, "Did you know that the Messerschmitt was way better than you think it was?"
No, but really though, if they want to talk trash, try us. See what happens.
But like, have you seen a Spitfire? But like, come on.
Come on.
They're a beautiful airplane, Nate.
I'm not shitting on the Spitfire.
It sounds like you are.
All right. I'll save you guys
Uh,
a little bit of pal. So the last ones were vanilla bean marshmallows, which smell exactly like Play-Doh to me.
I was
And
expecting
can't eat
more vanilla bean.
It was just straight marshmallow taste to me. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely had like a little bit of a flavor, but it wasn't vanilla bean. It was just I don't know, it was something a little off versus like if you took a Jet Puff marshmallow versus that. There's something that's just a slight.
I'm fairly certain there's actual vanilla bean crushed inside them because I got the two that I had like a there was a spot where there's a crunchy bit.
The
Okay.
good old buttered popcorn Oreo scenario.
Exactly.
Ew.
We've gone over this.
I know, but I still can't get over it in my head. Ew.
I wish I
I
still
almost
had
threw up
one.
right there.
I'm gonna be pretty close after the next
Wait,
treat.
you threw up from buttered popcorn Oreo?
No, the
No,
sweetness.
it's just the sweetness.
Okay, well I got bad news for you.
The next one's gonna put me over the edge.
The next one is going to be full of diabetes. Wilford Brimley, Liberty Medical,
Diabetes.
and I got my diabetes kit, and I'll just prick my finger now. This one I will hand Dewey.
Fire. Okay, that's interesting.
Fire s'mores. Ooh. Perfectly toasted marshmallow. Drizzled in milk chocolate with a crunchy graham cracker crust. These are going to be off the chain.
I almost just also want to always have like a sleeve of Ritz here,
Please.
but never
It's
tell,
like a chaser.
but never just never tell him what flavor I got, and just constantly at the end of this just hand him just a sleeve of Ritz, which is just a brown bag that you'll never be able to tell with the crackers until you eat it, and every time just punk him as many times as I can with making him think they're not going to be honey wheat.
I have some very bad news about this bag.
Oh,
You
no.
should never give me bags to open because
Let me guess. Let me guess. You ripped it at like the perfect spot where it's not open, but it's not closed either. Like
that would be correct. There's a little.
the fact that Matt
It's
is
so
just,
close to the thing that like I don't even know. Here, you have a knife over there?
No, I don't have one over here. Here's
I'm so upset. This is the one I wanted to try the most.
Maybe if you like
ruined it.
try to pull it open.
bathroom
I got
left
keys.
cupboard above the sink.
You want a key?
There's scissors.
Okay.
I can't get it from that side. You might be able. Yeah. Oh, hey. Matt might hulk out. I'm told on to the bottom.
on,
doesn't
Bruce
just
Banner.
explode. Yeah. There's scissors in that cabinet. Top left.
So don't give me bags from now on.
Yeah, clearly. I don't even know how you.
I'm a perfectly precise bag ripper. I
No,
almost
you're
didn't
not.
open the vanilla bean one, honestly. It was pretty close. Look how straight this is. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is the straightest thing to not be correct. I'm impressed.
You're
Should
welcome.
even, like, dude, I'm just so.
Well, we're only eating them once.
Well, if they're good, then
I just mean you're not gonna salvage the bag. You have
oh,
to-
okay. That's what you're saying.
Well, I'm not trying to salvage the bag, but I would like to reseal them unless you eat all of them right now.
That's what I'm saying. We're only gonna eat them once. We gotta put them away.
I think I can safely say that that's interesting. I think I can safely say that sausage is still the worst thing that I've ever had.
Which one?
Either of
I
them
mean,
were
either-
bad.
neither
but
one of
the
them
one
were good.
that the
The
I think it
absinthe
was
or
the-
the Cajun looking one?
I think the Cajun one was worse.
Yeah, it
These
was.
smell delectable. Just take a whiff. Actually, put your face in there. Oh my god.
Oh boy!
Yes. Yo, right. Honey Wheat Ritz, watch out. This could be coming for your spot. Are we ready?
So these are
Oh,
the roasted marshmallow coal fire s'mores.
Yes, they are.
They're good. They definitely. They're good. I think they smell better though.
I think what's interesting is that they did a chocolate layer between the marshmallow and the cookie.
Mm-hmm. I have one gripe. It's that the graham cracker isn't as crunchy as I'd like it to be.
Which happens whenever you do stuff like this, because
Yeah.
you usually end up hydrating it a little bit.
Yeah. Pretty
So
good.
it just loses its crispness.
I'd say solid, like 7 out of 10. Pretty good.
Was that your highest ranking of everything else?
Oh, yeah. Well, the sticks, marshmallow sticks, those are pretty good. Probably same tier.
The Marpoles?
Marbles were probably same tier, but yeah.
Did you just try to eat the entire
Why would
marshmallow
you eat
off
the
the top?
cracker? No, he eat the cracker.
Maybe.
My favorite part is because he eats this shit so weird. And not weird, really, but...
He's eating the marshmallow out of the chocolate thing, right? This is,
No, I told you, he ate all the marshmallow off. He's getting down to just the cracker.
I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah, no.
Now you get the good part.
My favorite part is if we ever put us as, like... I would love to do it if we could ever find people that would want to do it, but you know the show Chopped on Food Network?
Yes.
Can you imagine the three of us being judges, first off?
I would love this. Can we do this, please?
So the three of us being judges, and we just get 4 people that are just common people to us, that are just friends or whatever, and we just judge their cooking with a batch of ingredients.
I
I
will
would
get,
take
I will get 4 people to do this.
I would take the graham cracker part covered in chocolate and
And
just
just-
fucking house them.
Yeah, oh yeah, and just get rid of the marshmallow.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of marshmallow.
Me
which
neither.
I know that.
Me neither.
I just gave Dewey the I'm going to pass out my own smell symbol. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm all about chocolate and like Kit Kats or anything that's like chocolate with a crunch to it, kind of.
Yeah.
And so that's right up that alley.
Nothing was
chocolate with a crisp wafer. I'm all about, but nothing like those are probably my favorite thing out of it. But there's nothing that was really like
offensive. Yeah, nothing was really offensive.
Yeah, nothing was really offensive. I mean, the most offensive thing was probably the Russian things, but that's only because they were so middle-y, just
rich, dude.
Yeah.
I'll just put that in my
Holy
coffee.
shit, that's not a bad idea.
If you just fill like a coffee cup up halfway and then just dissolve that into the rest of it.
That would be delicious.
Probably. Maybe I'll try that tomorrow morning.
Nice. I'll come over. I'll have some
All right.
coffee also.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
I don't know why I need to come over for it, but I'm going to.
Like I'm like, yeah, you're getting 3, and Dewey's like, I'm not taking any of those home. And then he's like,
putting in
actually,
coffee.
now that I put it in coffee. Oh, my, have a different discussion. I will gladly give you one of these because I do not need in any point to eat 3 more of those.
What?
I don't know if you
Those
could.
things?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody can, and if you can, you're sick and twisted. There's something wrong
Maybe
with
that's
you.
what like makes all the Russian people so hardcore.
They just eat sugar for breakfast like that.
Yeah, they eat a bunch of these and they're like, oh, strong.
I actually, this is gonna sound very crazy.
Russian cold, no effect.
This is gonna sound
Just
crazy.
take one of these. I feel tingles. I feel good.
My coworker, working on my last job, she would eat a smaller scale version of this, but eat like 10 to 15 of them at the same time. And I tried one of them once. It wasn't quite as sweet as this, but it was pretty close.
My favorite still was his descriptor. It does not taste how it should. Is that good or bad? Yes. Doesn't tell me anything.
Well, I mean, it's hard to say. You had to let it settle a little bit. But yeah, the Russians are weird. They can,
I'm an
I don't know how
unboxing
they
show with
eat
first
these.
impressions. This is an unboxing show of food with no video and only vocal impressions. But yes, back to the Chopped idea.
Chopped. I'm in. I'm
I
doing
want
this.
to put 4 contestants. Us 3 are the judges. And we just enjoy it.
I have enough friends to make us a whole season, so let's go.
It's like poor man's
Do we-
Chopped.
Do you just give them the ingredients or how's that work?
Are we gonna have
Chopped is we come up with baskets
Okay.
or a bag. Actually, I think we should do this the correct way. We give them Stewart's shopping bags and just put everything in there and then just hand them that. None of these fancy baskets that Chops use. Come on.
Mhm.
They're all using the same kitchen, by the way. We're not getting 4 kitchens
Yeah,
spun
no,
up
we're
and
not
all this
doing
shit.
that.
We're doing CNY style Chopped.
poor man's Chopped?
And we just give them, it's all the same ingredients in a bag for all 4 of them. We, tell them they have to make 1 meal, then 1 dessert, and then, or just do something small like that. And then they give them the 1 bag and then give them another bag for their other thing. After they've done that, we've eliminated 2 people or whatever. You only do 2 rounds, just eliminate half of it right away and then put it down to the final 2. Give them a different bag and then say go. And just see what happens.
Mine's gonna be peanut butter in all dinner and dessert, everything. It has to have peanut butter in there somewhere.
No, you're
we
not.
gotta
It's not how that works.
we gotta take a trip down to the Blue and the Gray
I'll do it for that.
and get those burgers.
I think we could just probably make something similar.
Yeah, maybe
I remember the recipe, or I remember
Do you?
what was on there. Yeah,
the peanut butter one.
yeah.
But us being food judges would be really entertaining.
I think so. I'm easy to impress.
I don't want to be impressed. I want to be able to also Gordon Ramsay somebody if I get something absolutely disgusting.
I feel like
That'd be fun to do.
You'd get one or the other. You'd be like, all right, I see what you did. Honestly, this looks like shit, but it tastes pretty good.
Yeah. And then you're
Interesting.
like, what the bloody hell is this fucking atrocity?
And then you get something that looks really good because they spend a lot of time on that. But the moment you bite into it, you're like,
Nope.
I'd rather die than eat any more of this.
I'm gonna pay for this marshmallow tomorrow.
I'm going to throw them up after this. Speaking of food and judges and whatnot, I actually had some brownies the other day that were made. My grandmother made them, and she made them.
CBD?
No, I wish.
I don't know which grandmother it was.
The other one is dead, so not that one.
I forgot.
I was waiting for him to say it this is gonna be good.
I couldn't come up with a funnier word. But No, she made brownies and she just didn't. I don't know. Didn't read or just wasn't paying attention, kind of thing, doing them fast. And she put like 5 times the amount of water in it that she should.
Water or oil?
Water. So essentially, it was like a brownie cake. It was kind of delicious, but I was like, "This is the weirdest thing I ever had." So I'm like expecting a brownie, and then it's got like the fluff cake. I'm like, "What?"
Because I've had ones that are way too oily, and
Yeah,
they're unedible
Yeah,
because
that's
it's
no
just
Yeah,
it's just oil. You can't eat oil.
Yeah, no, it was just
Not,
water.
I mean, obviously you can, but like not.
I get,
You're not gonna drink oil.
I get what you're saying, but yeah, no, it was just like a cake brownie thing. It was pretty good. Wouldn't I mean? I'd rather have a brownie, but
Well, yeah. Everybody'd rather have a brownie, I would think.
Over cake?
I
cake brownie.
guess that's a.
Because it wasn't as good as
So
chocolate
in
cake.
the discussion, then, if we're saying tray of brownies or chocolate cake,
See,
I have stipulations.
okay, so you're saying chocolate cake. Okay.
I would say chocolate. That's why I'm not letting
fair.
you just run away with whatever cake you want.
Yeah, because marble cake's gonna win every day.
Chocolate is the end all be all of cake.
Marble cake, buddy. I have stipulations.
I don't want the weakness of vanilla tainting my chocolate.
Okay,
I'm a purebred man.
I don't know. I really like marble.
Yeah, that's cool.
White on white.
You're sick. That's not even cake.
Just for argument's sake, I'll take white on white.
I would prefer brownies, I think, most of the time, but they have to be soft because, like, I don't know, usually, some people that make, like, the edge brownies and they're just fucking hard. Not for me. It needs to be soft.
Yeah, I'm not for a burned brownie.
I think I would take, if it's a decent cake, I would take the cake.
I need it too.
Yeah, I would eat the fuck out of it.
But the cake was a lie.
That's too many jokes.
True.
Too many jokes.
It's just all non sequiturs.
I gotta make an icebox cake sometime.
God,
It's too much work, though. Especially if you do it from scratch.
What? I can't sing an Omarion song?
No, you can't. Yeah, I think I would go.
What is an
brownies.
icebox cake?
I don't know.
Is it made in an icebox?
It's stored in an icebox, like a freezer. Or
Do you
fridge.
cook it in the freezer? Because now I'm real confused.
It's
Because I really quickly like the idea that he puts all the stuff together, puts it in a freezer, and it comes out as a cake.
It bakes in reverse.
Yeah, actually, instead, he throws a cake in the freezer, and it comes out ingredients. All perfectly packaged.
The eggs are unbroken.
Oh, they're back in a full container. Oh.
It's essentially like chocolate wafers, encased in like a cream, like a homemade like.
These look bomb.
Oh.
Yeah, make me one of these.
Is that one made out of Oreos?
One of them
might
looked like
be.
it was made out of half moons, and I would eat the fuck out of any.
The
cake
right,
made out
I
of
think the
half
right
moons.
one looks like it's half moons, but this
Yeah.
one on the left
Oreo.
is definitely Oreo.
So the chocolate wafer is the same consistency and everything of an Oreo, and then the cream is like it's like the frosting is like it's not a frosting and it's not quite a cream. It's like a thicker cream, I guess.
I like, by the way, that the top left, if you open that back up, your top left suggestion, like other than Oreo and something else, was Magnolia Bakery.
Mm-hmm. Classic.
Joanna Gaines.
Joanna Gaines. Oh yeah, that is made out of Oreos, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely made out of Oreos.
That's interesting.
honey wheat Oreos.
Honey wheat Oreo. Get
I don't
out.
know.
Go home. Get out.
I'm sorry.
You're over here too saying, oh, regular Oreo's the best Oreo. Shut up.
They're not the best Oreo. Peanut butter Oreo.
You told
It's
me
the
a
best.
regular Oreo was better than a double stuffed Oreo, and I almost wanted to kick your teeth.
Okay, no. Double stuff's okay, but like the triple mega fucking let's get 18 cookies in one, too much.
Okay, yeah, no, I agree.
Double stuff's okay, but that's the
I'm
limit.
pretty positive though you were spouting off about how a regular Oreo is better than a double stuffed
Probably.
Oreo, and I definitely think you're a fucking heathen.
I just
Because
like the
peanut butter
cookies.
Oreos are double stuffed.
I just like the cookies
Then why do you need a peanut butter one?
because I like peanut butter.
Yeah, I follow that same. I enjoy the cookies more. So if I can get like a chocolate one, I'll do a chocolate.
I'll do mint all day. I'll
Mint's
house
good.
a mint one
would be good.
I
too.
mean, are good.
because it's just thin mint but creamy and Oreo.
Don't like people that don't like mint, like as a dessert, people that say like,
there's levels of mint because you can definitely have something that's way too minty and it's just disgusting.
well, yeah,
because
if you're
they
eating
don't know.
toothpaste,
No, like I've had certain York peppermint like brownie things,
Those are too far.
mixes that people have like, oh yeah, we had York things in it. And I think they tried to put like mint oil in it or something. I was like,
no.
I want to beat you senseless.
A
With-
York peppermint patty on its own is max mint for me. I think.
Yes, that's the top level.
Right, because that is like the mintiest thing you can get.
The-
That- like even thin mints or oh god, what's the white box that are little mint? Oh no,
Altoids.
no.
Oh dear.
Oh no! How have I forgotten this?
Junior Mints.
Thank you.
Got you.
Oh, thank you, Dewey. Junior mints,
Do they even still make those?
Yes, they do.
Interesting.
Andes.
Andes are
Andes.
fucking good.
Those are delicious.
Fuck with some Andes.
I had somebody tell me that
Never enough of them.
Thin mints. There's never enough.
We don't know
Andes.
anybody named Andy to say that about.
I had somebody that told me thin mints were gross, and I was like, "You're gross," and I hate you.
I've had people at work say thin mints are gross. I'm like, get out of my sight. What's
More
wrong
for-
What are
with
they
you?
eating? Fucking Samoas?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, who's
Those
a
are also
Samoa
good.
person over a Thin Mint person?
Thin
Don't get me
Mint's
wrong,
over Samoa
I'll
any
eat
day.
myself a Samoa, but you better have a box of Thin Mints there
Coconut.
so I can cleanse my
The
palate.
devil's food.
Coconut is not the devil's food.
It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty
so
bad.
what's your
no,
favorite?
black licorice is the devil's food.
What's your favorite word? Girl Scout cookie. What's the number one?
Thin Mint.
Okay. Thin Mint for you as
Oh
well.
yeah, of course.
Thin Mint. And then probably I don't know.
If you say something else, I'll throw this paper.
What's your-
You know what
Tag-along?
I'm going to say.
tag along.
Yeah, of course it's tag along. Get out of here. It's tag along. Thin Mint's right there, and then Samoa's like right underneath.
I actually like the lemon cookies because I just like lemon things.
Those are good.
Which is how certain lemon things ended up here last week that you tried.
Oh my god,
I missed the lemon episode.
No, not an episode.
dude, I might throw up. Like it's trying real hard.
Yeah, pretty soon as you start dry heaving, I'm gonna have to stop the episode. As you
And
just
it's
hear-
not like my stomach just doesn't know how to handle this much like sweetness. Like
Yeah.
it's just
We
like
need to counteract.
you haven't
it.
done this in a long time, Matt. I'm more concerned. That's what
Matt.
it's saying right now.
We are way too old for this thing because my stomach's doing the same thing. It's like, I'm not a teenager. What am I supposed to do with all this sugar?
It's like
the lemon thing was like a hard cookie with a lemon like filling in it. It wasn't an episode. I just had a box of them.
Sounds good.
so good.
It very much reminded me of a lemon lollipop and flavor wise that I
I
was
should have
talking
brought
to him
those stupid cookies. Those German cookies.
Oh yeah, those are something. Do you like orange? Do you think orange and chocolate go together?
about. Orange and chocolate do go together. That's why they make orange chocolate things.
No, they do not go together. I don't like them together. It's
Aldi's is a German company, obviously.
Yeah. Hence
So
their name. Aldi's equals Nazis. Like it's the same thing.
yeah. Might as well just call them Hitlers.
Why
So-
do you think the I and the apostrophe is just very similar? It's a stash turned sideways.
So
Oh God, that's I might be going too far.
we
Come on down to Adolph's.
we found some
I mean
cookies. We found some cookies that were shortcake, like I think they call it like
Shortbread.
like a Jaffa cake or Jaffe cake or whatever, something like that.
It's not
Okay.
shortbread.
It's like a spongy, like
I think you're right with something similar to Jaffe.
yeah. And then it had like this orange filling, which I don't even want to call it like a filling because it's almost like
Layer.
like a jelly. Like it's not
Again.
even quite a jelly. It's like a gummy almost. It has the consistency of a gummy. And then there's dark chocolate over
Gelatin?
top. Yeah, gelatin.
Yep.
With like a dark chocolate over the top.
Okay.
But they're about the size of a Thin Mint.
Okay.
And yeah, we had those.
I
It
don't
doesn't
lo-
sound like. I mean, it sounds obviously different.
It's the same issue that the Russian things have, where like it's really rich,
Oh, okay.
and like the orange is very rich and like to almost like almost tart.
But I think so. It's funny when we kind. I'm gonna try to wrap this one up a little bit, but it is funny when we discuss specifically the Russian ones being really rich and those being really rich, because there's talk when you reach certain. If you talk to food people that talk about other cultures' food versus like America's food, everybody always jokes that America doesn't have taste buds
Yeah.
because the moment you go anywhere else, everything's kicked up by like 15 notches.
Mm-hmm.
and the flavors are just insane and all this other stuff. And I think that's probably similar to what happens even in their candy stuff,
Makes
where
sense.
stuff like this is just
The only thing that we have
but-
is sweetness, really. In that.
right, and we just keep going with sweeter and sweeter and sweeter and sweeter and sweeter, and don't try to like do anything different. We're just like, oh, it's sweet. What if it was sweeter? And they just add more sweet into it, and you're like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, we have Sour Patch Kids, and we have Sour Patch Kids Extreme, and you're like, well, all you just did was put more like sour,
More
okay.
sugar in there. No, that would like it does. They don't taste bad either. It's just like, well, he doesn't like them, but he just doesn't like the orange chocolate thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's
It's-
also just another heathen.
They're good. It's good, but I just don't prefer orange and.
I didn't
Chocolate.
say I preferred it, but you're telling me it doesn't go together and it's not good. So I
me.
want you to fucking keep a goddamn story straight. Did you like it or not?
I mean, I don't like orange and chocolate, so I didn't like it, but it wasn't
Okay.
bad.
All right,
Like that's a good. It's.
that's a logical answer.
I know it's not bad. Like it's definitely good. It's edible. Anybody that likes orange and chocolate will be like,
Careful,
this is pretty
careful
good.
with saying it's edible because that can be said for anything.
I guess that's true.
This tablet's edible.
I'm about to eat this. I was gonna say it's penis, but I decided not to.
My favorite part is when people say that because I do it all the time. I was going to say this, but then I decided not to, so I'm telling you and saying it anyway.
Of course, I'm not gonna back down. I'm not a bitch.
I like that you're just now huffing chocolate. try to bring yourself
That
down.
smoky chocolate.
Ow! Hit too much. Too strong of a whiff on that.
Yeah, so those were our treats. We had fire, s'mores, vanilla bean, marshmallows, marpoles, Russian zephyrs, sorry. And what were these things that I gave you guys? Crazy Bee gummies.
They were delicious. I think those probably what did me in because I ate too many of them. So that's my bad.
I knew it was going to happen too. Not
Look
that
at
you-
this pile of like fucking wrappers I have over here.
I knew you. Not that you would eat too many, but I also knew that you guys would really like them. That's why I just handed Dewey a giant handful and was like, "You guys figure it out."
I think that was where we went wrong because me and Matt both had probably like 10 of them, and then anything else after just like, oh dear.
Yeah. So just think, in a month we get to do this all again.
Can we get something not sweet?
Do you have a request?
Not sweet. That's
Not sweet.
That's the only request.
I mean that Bacon Week was savory technically.
That was
Yeah.
good. I mean, I have a request, but it won't be.
Is it Honey Wheat Ritz?
No.
Is it Cracker Week? Do you want Cracker Week?
I mean, I like crackers, but I was going to say anything peanut butter.
Peanut Butter Week?
Yeah, I would love it.
We might need to get gallons of milk.
Oat milk, preferably.
That's on you. I'm not ever.
I'll bring my own oat milk if it's peanut butter.
You'll have a
week.
hamster.
Straight from the tap.
All right, we're leaving on the thought of that.
Me sucking off a hamster's tit.
We'll talk to you guys next week. Officially, we're at PAX, so
I'm not.
you're not listening to this live, and Matt decided to have other things that were more important with hanging out with his guy friends, so he's not.
Nothing.
I actually have next weekend off too.
You piece of shit.
Just saying, I got room in the car.
I have room in the
I don't have room in my wallet.
I have room in the letting you in department. Getting you in there. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'll sneak you in there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. So we'll be at PAX, and
Matt's going. We're making him.
if you ever can figure out what we look like, come say hi. If you can't, then I'm not going to tell you.
I'm the cute one.
He's not wrong. He's a big, lovable animal.
Very fluff.
Much fluff, much love. Bye-bye.
Bye.